the place for comic book and anime reviews.
Hey there you guys, it's Rabbit Cam with Troll YouTube channel. Favorite are your comic book and anime reviews. And today I use my review for the Spider-Man annual for Miles Morales. It has a side story called Game Takes the Wheel. This is written by Brian Hill with art by Mark Bagley. And I guess the other artist is Nelson Blake. I'm just going to check that. No, Nelson Blake and are the artists for and the artist for the backup, yeah, and Alfred Martinez is also the artist for it, and who is the other person? Carlos Lopez. Oh, Carlos is the letterer. So yeah, that's how that's gonna go. So we've been about a Spider-Man solo book for Miles Morales for quite some time, and I definitely straight up based on just that fact alone, made me kind of like happy just to see this on the stands. When I did see it, just to see like another Miles solo book kind of coming back into fruition, because I really was kind of wanting to have his series back a bit. And I don't know when it's going to come back, or if it's going to come back, or what they're going to do with it going forward. Because Miles is definitely up there right now, what they're going to do with Miles. But I definitely hope that I'm hoping that this is is like Brian Hill's kind of like trial run on Spider-Man. Like, see if he can write a good Miles Morales story that people like. And did he succeed? Well, let's kind of look at the story a little bit. It kind of starts off in a kind of a weird place. With Miles having this pretty much this vampiric fight with another vampiric character, of course, which was cool. Art in the scenes is really great. Really enjoyed that aspect of the book, which shouldn't be too unexpected because Miles' books have always had pretty gorgeous artwork all the time. And we get kind of this scene later on. We get kind of this flashback with Miles' dad, pretty much, and Miles' uncle. And Miles' uncle pretty much is talking to him. He ends up giving him money, pretty much. But they tell him that, hey, don't worry about where I got the money from. Just take it. This is for you, for my young nephew that I really want to give to him. And Miles ends up accepting it with really not too much thought. We didn't get this new character who has been added in called Blake. And Blake is a character that was kind of invented for this story that they're trying to tell here. And they ended up setting him up on this like weird double dates for Miles to kind of go out with this girl, pretty much like to pretty much go out with this girl. And even though like we're on the present storyline, he obviously does not end up going out with her. And I guess this is kind of the reason why, because when an attack happens, this guy Blake ends up getting killed. And that really hurts Miles quite a bit to know that his friend got hurt. And he ends up putting on his new costume and fighting against the Skrull, because this is taking place during the Skrull invasion that was going on. And he's battling him back and everything. And it's pretty good. It's pretty enjoyable overall. I really did dig it. A lot of the fight overall with the Skrulls. This is a really good, strong story overall. I do think the story is really good. I think Miles' costume is new costume for this is really also awesome as well. This kind of weird prototype costume I do kind of feel it feels a little bit too much like the homecoming costume for Peter Parker, and that's probably my biggest issue with it. I wish he had something a little bit more himself. But it's whatever. Um, they have a funeral for this guy who had died. Even Miles telling him, "I'm sorry this happened to you," and it's a really nice emotional moment. The art does a really good job of having to express that emotion. And it all kind of ends off with this little thing diatribe by Miles, where he says, um, and sometimes I fail. I can't help everyone. I can't make the world fair. And when it breaks, I can't put it back all back together. But a hero isn't the one who always wins. It's the one who tries. Tonight, I'm trying for Brent because these are the nights I remember I couldn't save him. I'm not an Avenger. I'm not Thor or Peter or Cap. I'm just a kid in a man doing the best I can. But I'll never give up on the world or the city or anyone that needs me. I'm Miles Morales and I'm Spider-Man. That's kind of weird. All says ends off. We get this little fun little side story with Miles and Genki trying to get his license pretty much, and Attack having order to try and get their license, and Miles comes in to kind of like stop the fight, and it's a pretty good solid story overall, but there's not a lot to that one either. Overall, I do think this is fine for what it is. I definitely can't wait to see what Brian Hill does going forward after this. It's definitely not the Stroll story you probably would want from a new Miles Morales book. But for people who really were missing Miles, who want something from Miles, I think this is pretty solid overall, and it is also it's enjoyable. It's an enjoyable read. It doesn't make a lot of sense when you start adding businesses, kind of bring back the Ultimate Universe continuity, and the fact that Miles can remember the Ultimate Universe now. That doesn't make a lot of sense as far as that is concerned. We don't know how that's going to all get consolidated. So hopefully it all works itself out though in the end. So that's pretty much Spider-Man, you guys. There's a couple of you guys talk about this Spider-Man annual, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.